Welcome to the very last adventure of our necromancer, Mortemyr. He has finally arrived at the hideout of Charon, right? Charon himself. And I have to say, the reason why I picked this, even before I picked Mortemyr the Necromancer, well, Necromancer being my favorite class in all RPGs ever since Diablo, Diablo games, or even before that. But when I was going through all the boxes when the MD arrived, this one, absolutely fantastic miniature. This is one of the best miniatures I've ever seen. Okay, you can give me the miniatures from KDM or any other games. Yes, they are all fantastic and imaginative. But Charon himself, I never expected Charon to be in any of the board games, especially with such a miniature. So as soon as I saw him, and then I picked Mortemyr the Necromancer, I knew I was going to finish off the lovely finish off this adventure with the quest to defeat Charon himself. So there he is. He actually does not appear on the board in the first phase of the quest. I'll tell you all about it. I'll explain what the mission is all about, and and then we'll proceed with our first mission action. So here he is, Charon himself, the very last mission from the Darkbringer pack. So let me introduce the mission for you. So the mission consists of two phases. The first phase is for me to collect 6 souls, and souls will be indicated with a special token that comes with Charon himself. So every mob that spawns on the map starts with 1 token like that. So for killing the mob, the roaming monster, or Charon himself, I suppose later on, we will collect 1 soul. We need to collect 6 of them. As soon as we have 6 souls, we need to arrive at this location and ring the bell. Ring the bell for Charon to be spawned, I suppose. I haven't read the final bit when Charon is about to be encountered in his well, I was going to say room, but I should say river. Yeah, so there he is. The quest is called The Dark Ride. The ferryman of lost souls is back to his endeavors. After the event of massive darkness, Hellscape, there are too many souls drifting in the underground. Charon has taken advantage of this situation to ferry them all back to the darkness, dwindling as it may be now. The Lightbringers must stop him, not only to save these poor souls, but to keep darkness from growing again. So it looks like it's the very last mission of the gameplay of the game, really. So we're jumping from one to another. You might remember from previous episodes this guy, and I have to say, huge disappointment, right? I was expecting so much more from Necromantic Dragon. His mechanics were really interesting and nice, but he turned out to be too weak for my overpowered Necromancer, who was wielding 3 artifacts with which Mortemyr just obliterated the dragon. We'll see what it's like with Charon when we eventually encounter him in his river. But before that, we need to collect 6 souls. This is the river of souls, and neither Mortemyr or the mobs can enter the river. So there's the bridge, so we can cross the bridge and go there. So it's like a snake, really. There are 2 spawning locations right from the start. I haven't looked what these are. Just picked the cards at random. So that's what it is. We have a forge right there at the end, so we can forge all the loot that we're going to collect right before we ring the bell and summon Charon. This is the, can you see it on camera? Just there in the corner. There is the portal to spawn the roaming monsters. Anything interesting apart from that? We have 3 chests, 2 large, 1 small. We have some loot behind the doors together with the mobs. So I suppose I will open either of these two doors and kill maybe both mobs to collect the souls. Then we have two more spawning there. Yeah, I suppose that's that. Anything other than that? Oh, yeah, these are quite important. So any mob with the soul, they also gain on defense +1 shield, so it protects them. Okay, and every time we pick up a soul, we get 4 XP. Yeah, so yeah, 6 souls, yeah, 1 defense. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's that. It's pretty straightforward. Nothing too fancy. Nothing to write home about. Hopefully, Charon, you're much better than your buddy Necromantic Dragon. And before we begin, we're going to celebrate the very last adventure of Mortemyr with this fantastic whiskey. I'm not sure if I showcased this one in my previous videos, either for Massive Darkness or any other game I'm playing on the channel. I lost the count really, but you know, if I had already showcased this, that I wanted to emphasize, because I'm halfway there, and I wanted to emphasize how good this whiskey is. This is the old style Bladnoch. If you're into whiskey and you know Bladnoch, then you might know that recently they've come out with a new presentation, different bottle. I have a feeling there's more caramel and stuff in it. But this one, this is the old style Bladnoch. This is a lowland whiskey, so even I don't think you can, you know, come across a peated lowland whiskey, maybe apart from Brora, if you can afford this one. Sometimes Bladnochs you can sense just a little scent of smoke in the finish, but this one is sweet. Even for its 55%, it's rather delicate and smooth. Very nice sipping whiskey. I do not dilute it with water. I do not add any water to it or ice. Don't do it. Or coke. Oh, blasphemy. I drink it straight and I really, really like it, as you can tell. Bladnoch, 10 years old, old style. Highly, highly recommended. Price, 80 to 100 euro. So reasonably expensive, but well worth it. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Okay, I think we're ready to begin. Our very first activation. Which doors are we going to go for? I think we're going to go for these doors, because we have one mob, chest, and a treasure behind the doors. Yeah, so my first activation. Oh, and of course, my opening, as usual, I picked Death Shadow. I don't find these skeletons too useful. Maybe I'll experiment off camera with them sometime, but not today. So we're opening the door. Our first activation, our first MP. We'll have one more. We'll move in there. Where's our doors? Oh, I forgot to show you what these are, and I don't even know what these are. I'll do it right after I finish the activation. So the door card is a fountain room. Place a fountain token in the furthest zone in this chamber if possible. Of course it is, by all means. Of course. I like surprises like that, to be honest. Do we have a fountain token somewhere? So, a fountain token it is. Let's put it like so, right there on the side of the wall. Okay, and then we will spawn a monster. Let's see what it is. Level 1 mob, monster, mob. Take this one. Spectral walkers. So these come from Zombicide. Spectral walkers. We need 2 and a boss. There you go. Our spectral walkers. Yeah, these are actually painted. We saw them in during the encounter with Necromantic Dragon. Yeah, so there we are. They spawn here. Let's get rid of that token. Right, like so. So what is it that you're carrying, guys? You have your fluffy buff, you have your item, and so where's my loot token? Bag, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so fluffy aura, sweet, attack +1. Ooh, we have to kill you before you have a chance to attack. The item that you're carrying is an undead sword. Attack, take 1 wound, +1. Okay, and you're carrying just a common. Yeah, that's all right. No worries. And you start with 1 soul. And I actually will put something on top of it to remind me that there is 1 defense, 1 defense bonus for them. So I opened the door, I spawned them up, I resolved the door card, so I will complete my movement. So of course I'm in shadow. That will that will give me extra die to work with. Okay, my second activation, of course, I'm going to attack. Right, so 2 black. Shadows, it's not shadow, it's spectral walkers, not shadow walkers. They defend with blue. I attack with just a yellow. There is hardly anything I can do right off the get-go because I don't have any souls. I need souls. Can I do anything with mana? Of course I can. +1 damage. And I will do it. Just like that. Okay? So there we are. Let's begin the... Where can I roll so that you can see? Right here next to the bridge, I suppose. Right there. Ooh, 2 mana. So I get this mana back. +1 damage. Where shall I put it? Let me put it there. 3 damage. 1 is blocked. That is resolved. 1 damage goes through. Okay, fair enough. Where's your card? On melee defense, on range defense, +1 to... so that's resolved. +1 to defense. Here, another one. And another one from the soul. So everything gets blocked. That was not good. Was it? Was it now? Is there any way for me to actually deal any damage to you? Right. Second attack. We'll do the same. So 1 mana on my ash one. +1 damage. Same dice roll. Wow, that's a blank. That's a blank. Okay, so I receive 1 wound. That's resolved. And 1 mana. Thank you very much. And I attack for 5. And they have 1 more, so I attack for 4. See, this is the reason why I put an extra token on the card to remind me that there is something there that needs to be remembered. Okay, so 4 damage. They have 2 HP each, so I kill 2 of them. So I get 2 souls and I get 2 XP. Where are we? Oh, what was that? No, here. 2 XP. Yeah. At last. So our final action, maybe. Oh, and again. Oh no, that's okay. I thought I forgot about mana. I did not. No. And again, I'll do the same activation again. This time he does not respond with black dice because he lost his guards. He's on his own right now. So I'm going to spend 1 mana to boost my damage with what's his name? Yeah, 1 damage. He has 1 extra defense, so I'll spend 1 mana to boost my damage by additional 2. I just need to make sure that I kill him because he's a nuisance, you know. Yeah, let's have a look. So this is what I attack with. He has 2 defense as a result of him having that soul and this buff in this scenario. So these 2 are blocked. I get my mana back. Brilliant. And I attack for 2. He has 2 HP. He dies. Brilliant. So I get my very first soul. And was it 3 or 4 XP? Every time each hero immediately gains 4 XP. Lovely. So I get 2 souls for killing the leader, 3 HP for killing a minion and the leader, and another 4 for collecting the soul. There we go. That's more I like it. That's more I like it. Let's loot him. Okay. This goes back to the pool. So 1 common for me, and this token goes back to the bag. 1 common for me. Thank you very much. Common. Right there from the middle. It's a short sword. Okay. They also had a sword, didn't they? Yeah, an undead sword. Yeah, so I have 2 swords now. Spectral walkers go into my trophy pile, and I also get this reward. Keep this card. You can discard it during an attack to gain +1. Yellow. Fantastic. So I have 2 swords. Do I want to equip a sword? Well, I could, because my Ash wand is one-handed. So which one is better? On attack, take 1 wound +1. Yeah, this one is quite alright actually. And I'll put this one in my inventory. So my round is my phase is complete. So now it's the enemy phase, and now we will uncover who these enemies are. So we have living statues. Okay, let's spawn living statues together with their boss. Come here. Yeah, living statues. Okay. Right here on this side of the river. Okay, so what is it that they have? 3 HP, 1 blue on defense with a claw. Blank results on blue count as +1 defense. Interesting, quite nice. Okay, their fluffy aura is brainy on defense. Reroll all blank results on defense dice. So it actually counterintuitive, but good for us. Oh, another undead sword. Okay, we will have 2, I suppose. Yeah, fine. What is it that you're carrying? Hopefully some epics. Nope, just a common. What's the other one then? Let's not forget about the soul and extra defense. Okay, coming from the scenario buff. Right, so the second mob, orc enforcers. Right, again, zombie side. Yeah, zombie side. So their fluffy aura is charming orc enforcers, right? On attack +2 damage. Oh, you cannot attack, guys. And what is it that you're carrying? Another undead sword? Staff of Darkness. Okay, that could actually be quite handy, especially to begin with. In the early stages of the game, this is quite a good weapon for a caster. Okay, so that's where you are. And what's the loot that you're carrying? Oh, brilliant. It's a rare item. Good. We need to kill you as soon as possible. Oh, and we need to find orc enforcers. Okay. Orc enforcers. I think I saw you here somewhere. Orc enforcers. Yeah, there you are. You are the guys with the shields. This one. And where's the boss? Is this the boss? Yeah, that's the boss. So here they are. Orc enforcers, minions, and the leader. Right there. And they're carrying the Staff of Darkness. Right there. So they will move. They cannot do anything apart from move 1, counter attack, move 1, counter attack, 1/1. right there. Okay. Level up phase, I cannot level up, I'm just one. Oh no, I can. Sorry, I thought I was going to be level 3. I'm not. So -5 is 4. So I level up. I'm level 2. So +1. Where are we? +1 HP and +1 mana. No, not yet. But 1 rare token goes into the bag. Lovely. Very good start. Very good start. And our skill that we're going to pick at level 2 will be, where are we? Level 2. Roaming monster now, maybe not just yet. Level 5 and 4, level 2. Leader rebirth. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want for my level up. There we are. So, oh, and darkness tracker, of course. So now it's the beginning of our turn, and I think we're going to stop this this episode and yeah, and just make sure that we've done everything right. We've got the souls. Yeah, everything is correct. So we're ready for round 2, but that will take place in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're excited as I am to encounter Charon in his river. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot to do with the river in his encounter. Come on, matey, I'm really counting on you. Don't be as disappointing as the necromantic dragon that we defeated previously. Anyways, this is the beginning of Mortemyr's final episode and final adventure. Right after that, we will change our heroes. I'm thinking about either a Trinkerer or a Druid, or maybe both. And we can kick things off with the Heavenfall campaign. But that will take place in Season 2 of Massive Darkness. We will finish off Season 1 with the final showdown with Charon. Right, enough of me rambling. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode shortly. Bye-bye.